Good morning and welcome to this week's Pilates. Just bring yourself to stand at the centre of your mat. Just feel the grounding and the connection of your feet. Lift your toes, spread them wide, and from the little toes just press them down one at a time. Just have that triangle of each foot, your big toe, your little toe and the centre of your heel. Just feel that weight distribution just perfectly even through those 3 points of each foot. Lift the heart centre, take a breath in, take the shoulders back and down, bring your arms to rest comfortably by your side. Take a breath in, raise those arms and exhale. Take a breath in and exhale. Take a breath in and exhale. Use your thumbs to guide the motion as you raise the arms out to the side and back down. Try to keep yourself as stable and still as you can. Just gently engage your core. Just try to stop any movement in the body, any swaying side to side in correlation to the movement of your arms. Take the right arm up, stretch, push the right hip out, and do the same with the left. Just feel that lovely lengthening through side body. Take a breath in. As you exhale, bend the knees, come forwards. Take your hands to your thighs and then roll the spine all the way up and down. Take a breath in. Exhale, bend. Pull the belly centre in, roll the back, and then inhale as you come up. Exhale, the same breath out if you can, roll the spine, and inhale. Bring those arms down to the side. Just take the weight, bring your feet closer together now, take the weight through the left foot, transfer the weight onto the left foot and then lift the toes, hold, take those arms up, extend and bring it in, and extend, bring it in. So working on your balance here, really sit down, adjust your position, take the weight through the right foot and take it up, extend up. Use your core here to really balance. Feel the muscles in your body, have an awareness of where you're feeling the sensations in your body. And gently bring it down. Let's take a breath in. As you come down, rotate, soften the knees. Inhale to centre, exhale to the left. Inhale to centre, exhale to the right. Inhale to centre, exhale to the left. Inhale to centre, bring those arms down. Take a breath in and just open out, toed out position. Feel the stretch as you move side to side. As we start our first exercise, bring the feet in, hand to the edge of your mat. Take a breath in. Exhale, tuck in the chin as we go into the roll down. So as we did the half roll up earlier, just feel the spine. Breathe in, exhale, walk forwards. Drop your knees either into a box position or an extended position, and elbows in toward each other, shoulders back and down, head in line with the spine, and then just bring just bend the elbows to bring your thighs down to the floor, or if you're in a box position, bring your nose to rest on the mat between your thumbs and push up. Keep the core muscles engaged. Just relax through the motion, pushing up, feeling strength in the arms, the core strength, stabilizing your spine as you're moving. And we'll do this one more time. From here, tuck your toes under, sit back, push up into a down dog position, and then just walk your hands in. Just hang loose here. You can just hold your elbows, have your knees soft if you need to. Just make any adaptations your body requires. And relax the arms, take a breath in. And as you exhale, engage the core and use those core muscles to support the spine all the way up. And head comes up last. Take a breath in. Exhale, chin towards the chest. Allow the spine just to roll forwards one vertebra at a time. Just relax the arms, ragdoll down. Keeping the core muscles in, front, back and sides of your spine. Take a breath in and walk out. Find your position as we do another set. So elbows in, press down and push up. Lower and push up. And again, lower. Press, lower, and press. One more time. And then from here, just rest it down. So we're going to come into a prone, which is this position here, into a back extension, but we're going to have our arms to create a W shape. So have your arms, elbows underneath your shoulders or just slightly back, and then take your hands out to make that W shape. Tops of the toes down, shoulders back and down. Take a breath in as you lift and gently lift the elbows, and then slowly lower it down. And again, so try to keep your fingertips down if you can, to start us off with. Try not to squeeze the buttocks. And then if you can then just start to lift the arms in that position. So if you want to stay here with your fingertips down, draw the shoulder blades in toward the spine, and then release. So the first option is to keep your fingers down and draw the shoulder blades in, release it down. So we can move through to the second option. We're taking a half option, and I'll demonstrate it on my left hand. So we're just going to lift this arm up and the elbow comes down towards you, and then I'll do the same on the other side. And down. So extend, pull back and release. So feel those lower back muscles working. Inhale as you lift, exhale as you lower. And if you can, try both now. So lift, draw the elbows down and then release. Inhale, float and exhale. Inhale, float, and exhale. So you continue in whichever option you feel comfortable with. Try to challenge yourself a little bit if you can, and take a rest anytime you need to. So almost there now. So keep working. So try to coordinate your breath with your movement and then rest it down and release. So pushing up now, you can just roll onto your side and rest. So if you want to add any extra resistance here, you can put a band around your thighs or around your ankles, your calves or your ankles. The further down the band goes, the harder it is, because the lever is going to be long anyway. So make sure you're resting on your side here. Rest your arm down. Gauge your core. So we're just going to lift that top leg. So you're lying on your right side, lifting your left leg. And if you're on the other side, it doesn't matter. We'll be doing the other side later anyway. Okay, so we can go for a little bit more workload here by floating that bottom leg and then doing that hip abduction on that side. So the same movement with the top leg, but you've just got your bottom leg free floating here. Use your fingertips, just a little touch is all you need. With that hip abduction right at the top of your hip here, and using your core muscles to stabilize. You probably feel, if you have this bottom leg lifted, that you've got a little bit of wobble going on. Just use your fingertip and that will help you to stabilize as the brain perceives stability. So let's just take a little rest here. Drop the legs down. You can bring the knees in. Just give them a little rub if you wish. And then we'll take the legs back out and we're doing a scissor kick now. So the level one is to keep the bottom leg down, as we did in the other leg, in the other exercise, and then just gently move. You can toe tap side to side here, or you can lift both legs and do the same scissor action. So again, you want to use your core, so the more pressure you have through your hand, the more the upper body is going to stabilize and the core will take a back seat. So just move, fingertips really light. You can take them away, that's what we're after. So you do the movement, so everything is coming from your core. Just a nice gentle action, scissoring forward and back. So this just mimics walking, not that we ever walk in this position. And again, so a lovely way to stabilize through the core in a really stable position, side lying. So really feel the legs as they glide through the air, pushing forward and back. Feel the hip flexion and extension of the joints. So one leg goes forward, the other one comes back. Try not to have any tension in the shoulder or neck, just let your head relax down. And then bring it to center and rest it down. So we're going to work the underneath part now in our side plank position. So if you come up to rest on your forearm, so we'll do a forearm plank. You can do it with legs bent and lift up, or you can do it with legs straight, whatever is right for you. So you can either keep your feet together and push up into a plank, or you can have one foot, top foot either behind or forward. So whichever you feel comfortable with, put your hand to your hip here and push up from underneath. Keep that top shoulder back. So gently pull the shoulder blades in toward the spine, down towards the hips, and feel the underneath here working as we hold this plank position. Take a few breaths in. If you wish, you can reach that arm up, pushing up a little higher. Last few seconds. And then slowly lower it down as we roll onto the back. So gently roll yourself down. Have your feet and knees apart. And gently just do some windscreen wipers first of all, before we go into our next exercise, which is the 100 exercise. So in this position, working deep through our core. So lift your back, draw your shoulder blades just gently in toward each other, and then let them settle. So you have that neutral spine here, your tailbone you feel down, then you feel that natural lumbar curvature in your spine, shoulder blades down, and then your natural cervical curvature here. Okay, so we're going to bring the legs up into a tabletop position. Some of you may wish to have a cushion underneath your head here, to just keep your head higher than your heart, okay, so that you're in a good safe position, and it will just help you to relax the neck muscles a bit as well. If you're okay, just to bring your chin towards your chest, you can use your hand and let the head relax back in the hand, but what you're not doing is pulling on that head and neck, okay? So whichever position is comfortable for you. If you're all right here or you have a support, then just have your arms out, and we're just going to engage our core and then just tap. So feel your shoulder blades and then lengthen through the fingers, and we're going to take a breath in, 2, 3, 4, breathe out, 2, 3, 4, breathe in, 2, 3, 4, breathe out. So you're just gently tapping and out with your breath. Breathe in and out. And again, keep it going. So it's called the 100 for a reason. So it gives us 100 taps if you do the full exercise straight off. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4, breathe out. So you can add a little pause here, breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, and breathe out. So let's bring your knees in, just have a little rest here, gently rock side to side. So if you want to here, you can pause the video and do that a few times. Or you can just carry on with the next exercise that we're going into now. So take your feet down, go into a windscreen wiper, just release any tension that we have here. And then we're going to take this up into that same tabletop position so that we can add a little bit more strength. So tabletop here, arms out to the side, palms up, engage your core. Just roll the legs to the right, anchor your left shoulder, push up to center, and roll the legs over to the left, anchor your right shoulder. So just keep that lovely flowing movement, really pulling in through your side, anchoring down, feeling the core working. And over, and we'll take that over to the left again, and then release. Just gently roll yourself up and turn yourself around. So we do that hip abduction on the other side now. So resting, legs are straight, find your position. And so we'll start by just lifting that top leg, lengthening through both heels, fingertips light, find a position to rest on your hip. Sometimes the one hip is a little bit different to the other. You need to just kind of jiggle yourself round a little bit to find that other position. So if this is comfortable for you, you can float that bottom leg and just move that top leg and just notice how much harder you feel your core kick in instantaneously as soon as you open that area and feel that bottom leg lifting when it's floating, so it's not moving, just holding it in place, resting on the hip, the outer thigh. On the top of the outer thigh, most of the thigh should be lifted if you can, or just do whatever's right for you. So pushing up and down. So it's not about how high we go here, it's the quality of movement, the technique, quality of the stabilization that your core muscles are working to support your spine. And then just rest it down. So our second exercise on this side is to do our scissor kick. So again, you can do it where you toe touch. This movement here, that might be enough for some of you. Otherwise, you float, not too high, and then just move top leg and bottom leg. Just gently moving through the range of motion through your hip joints. Really tucking in tight in your core. So just get one breath, one movement. So slow, controlled movements of the legs, coordinated with your breath. Hang on in there. Take a rest anytime you need to. You don't have to keep going for the whole time allotted to the exercise. It's good to feel yourself working in your core with your breath. And if you can coordinate your breath with movement, it is a much better experience overall. And then bring that back to center. Take it down. Bring your knees in, just give it a little rest as we prepare for our side plank now. So you can do it in a bent position, lifting up, or we can have our legs straight, resting on your forearm, and just gently pushing up, hand to hip, and just notice that you're pushing from underneath. So be mindful as to where you're feeling the sensations and whether there's parts of your body that don't like it and whether you need to change your position, how this side feels compared to the other side. You can reach that arm up if you wish, or keep it down, keep pushing up through the underneath, and then slowly bring it down and gently roll over onto your back. So our next exercise is our bridge. We've done this lots of times. So again, let's get our shoulder blades in, our tailbone down, our neutral spine. Bring your feet in to the buttocks as close as you can. Take a few breaths here. Feel that breath through chest and belly. And then reach the arms down to the side. So as you breathe in now, we're going to gently draw the heels towards the buttocks without squeezing the buttocks. And then as you breathe in, you tilt your pelvis so you feel that spine, that lumbar spine, making that connection. And then as you lift up, you feel it leave the connection. So you push up into your bridge. You can place your hands to your hips here and just give yourself a little bit of extra lift. Take a breath in, and then as you exhale, just imprint your spine all the way down, one vertebra at a time. Take a breath in. So peeling the spine off the mat, one vertebra at a time, pushing up into the top of your bridge. Have a sense of pulling the thigh bones apart, and then exhale as you lower down. Just feeling that lovely sequential movement of spine with breath. Breathing in, pushing up, lifting, holding here, pause the breath if you can, and then exhale as you slowly bring it down. Just keep that lovely flow going now. Bring your mind to your sensations that you feel from the movement and also from your breath. And we just do one more here. We hold it just a little longer this time for our last one. And then slowly exhale and bring it down. And relax. Carefully bring those knees in as we just gently rock side to side. Let's take our feet down and gently open into our windscreen wiper position. So roll over to the right, center, and over to the left. Center, up and over to the right. So again, that flowing, sweeping movement, body, breath and mind just working together. And then bring it to center. Bring your right knee in, extend your left leg out. Just relax through and then extend that right leg. You can hold your, place a strap or anything around your foot if you wish, just to hold yourself in place. Elbows are soft. Feel your points of contact. Bend back in. Slide the left foot in. Place the right side of the foot and ankle to the center of your thigh if you can. And then just gently draw the legs in. We can do a little circle here. And then find the sweet spot of the stretch and hold and relax there. You can place your right hand through the gap, left hand to the outside, and just feel that stretch as you gently bring those legs towards you, just to deepen that outer thigh and hip and buttock area. And then release that down, bring both knees in. Keep hold of your left knee, extend the right leg out. Relax through. On your next inhale, just extend that leg up. Hold where you feel comfortable. Try to keep both legs as straight as you can. And then slide the right foot in. Place the left foot to the center of the thigh and draw the legs in. Let's do some circles. And just be mindful of how this side compares to the other side. And then hold wherever you feel that stretch is being guided to. You can take your left hand through the gap, right hand to the outside as you hold onto that right leg. And just very gently draw the leg in towards you. And then slowly release it down. Okay, so rolling onto your front. Let's take a tummy stretch as you reach up to a comfortable position. Draw the shoulders down. Take a few breaths and then release. Bringing the right foot back, stretching the front of the thigh. And release and change to the other side. And release. Carefully pushing up onto all fours. Let's do a few cat-cow movements here. Good. And then tuck your toes under and gently just hold loose here and then ragdoll your way up to bring yourself to standing. Let's take a stretch to the right side and tricep stretch and a stretch to the left side and back of the arm tricep stretch. Bring those arms down, take a breath in. As you exhale, interlace the fingers behind, push down and out, and feel that stretch across the chest. And relax. Take a breath in and exhale. Take a breath in and exhale. One more time. And exhale. So well done, everybody. Thank you for joining me today for Pilates. Take care. I shall see you soon. Bye-bye.